Hi, folks. It's us.
Hello.
Welcome back. Anybody who's new, that's Jenifer on your right, Beth on the left, me in the middle, right there. Thanks everybody for coming back. We appreciate it. Good to have you all with us. We're just stitching and chatting tonight, but throughout the hour we have giveaways. I think I have 14 items to give away tonight. So what we're going to do, I'll just take care of that right up front. What we're going to do is I've got a subject line right up there, same email address, but a different subject line for each of the items. So there's three of each, 3 of 4, and then 2 of 1 to make 14. So right up there, you can enter all of them, none of them, some of them. It doesn't matter. Nobody cares. Do whatever you want to do, but you have to use a different subject line for each one. And that's simply to make it easier for me to do the drawing. It's just me being lazy. So so periodically we'll have a new one. So the first one is obviously Avlia, and that's not too hard to figure out. Going to be 3 charts from Krista West at Avlia. The Armenian Ram's Horn is one. These are the charts now, not kits, charts. Mainly because I've given all the kits away. Anatolian Argyle, okay, and Balkan Diamond and Arrow Square. Long meeting to come up with that name. Okay, so those 3 are the first ones. So you just send your email. It's the usual thing. And make sure you get the subject line right, please, because otherwise you're just not going to be in the drawing. So I have Lee as the subject line, name and address in the body of the email, and you send it to Gary at WeTalkFiber.com right there. And then that goes into the special little smart mailbox for one of these 3. So that's the first one. And then in a little bit, we'll have the second one. So you can get started with that. Enter any, all, some, none. I don't care. Whatever works for you. Okay, so today's podcast was Debbie and me, and we talked about things that to help you spend your money if you get Christmas gift money. And we've got Debbie and I only touched on a little bit of the list. So the rest of the list is game for tonight as we go through the evening. So we're just going to chat and stitch and talk about those things. And if you have ideas, throw them in. Why not? So that's the thing for tonight. Now, this is our last Wednesday night show for the year. We'll be back the first Wednesday of January. So it'll be a 2-week plus break here. So this will be the last Wednesday live show. But then remember, we have 2 live shows. Christmas Day, Jenifer and I will be eliminating boredom for you at 2:00 p.m. Eastern Time. And then on the 1st, we'll all 3 be here to kick off the Spring Hill Stitch Along. And we'll get to that in just a minute because we have a new thing with that too. So, and then Sunday is Orna Willis. It was the podcast, and that'll be the last new podcast for the year. I'll run repeats on the Sunday after Christmas and the Sunday after New Year's. I'll run repeats, but I'm only going to do those off the website and off of the apps. I'm not going to put up another video because it just becomes to repeat videos becomes a huge hassle. So I'm just going to put them up there. So if you are not a subscriber using a podcast for these things and want to hear a really old one, be sure and fire up a podcast app and subscribe to Fiber Talk, which you should do anyway. That's the easiest way. And then you can hear those because I'm just going to make it simple on myself and repeat a couple of them through the podcast app. And it's just, that's it. Basically, we're all taking 2 solid weeks off is what that all comes down to. Yeah. And to that,
to finish Hannah, right? You're trying to finish Hannah.
That's right. I am. I'm on a mission. And to that, before we're going to get into the show, and I know we're going to sign off. We all want to wish everybody, whatever holiday it is, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. Merry, happy to all of you, and thanks so much to everybody for being here for all these shows and giving us an audience and commenting, and we have a lot of fun doing these, and I know I've heard from many people who enjoy joining us. So all through the year, we've done so many of these. Thanks so much. And then I would just say here to everyone, Beth and Jenifer, I can't thank you guys enough for joining Fiber Talk and all that you've done here. You've really raised the bar a level, and I've just really enjoyed. It's so much fun working with you guys. So many good ideas that and so many fun shows. So I really appreciate you too, and thank you very much. And yeah, I really do. It's been a blast.
Yeah, this is fun. This is
It's very fun.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
Beyond my wildest dreams.
Uh-huh. So yeah, thanks. Okay, I'm just going to move on from that. Thanks for that. No, I really do. It's just really appreciate it. Now the Spring Hill. I'm going to switch here, so bear with me. Okay, the Spring Hill stitch along. Now the hashtag on Instagram is FT for Fiber Talk, FT Spring Hill. So follow that, and then you can post there in your progress. So when we start on January 1, this is Spring Hill from Rosewood Manor, Karen Kluba, and that's what we're starting on January 1. And the kits, now we have 4 kits together. For those who don't know and haven't been through this thing, 4 kits together that you can get. You can get the one that is Sullivan's threads that Karen Kluba used. That's all put together, and all these are available at wetalkfiber.com/springhill. wetalkfiber.com/springhill, and it's needle in a haystack. Kathy Ray has put all these together. She's sponsoring this stitch along. She's put all these kits together, and they're available from her. So please support her if you're going to join us. Please support her and by getting your kit there. You can get it wherever you want. You know, we're not holding a gun to your head here, but we really appreciate if you support Kathy, who has put a lot of time in to put these kits together, order things, make sure we have everything, and make sure this stitch along goes. So there's 4 kits. There's the Sullivan's kit, and then Beth's kit is a Veriswa 100/3 on 45 count linen, and that's what that looks like there, and that's the price, $103.50 for her kit. Now, if you don't have the chart, it's $17 on top of that, and it's all at wetalkfiber.com/springhill. You'll find all of that there on the Needle and Haystack site. Kathy has it all laid out. So that's what Beth is stitching, and hers. Jenifer and I have our kits, but Beth is somewhere in the world now.
I'm waiting still, waiting impatiently.
So we hope soon. Then Jenifer's kit. Jenifer is doing DMC, and is there really some anchor floss in there, Jenifer? Do I have that right?
No, it's just all DMC.
All DMC. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm dead wrong.
DMC.
So ignore that. On Russian tea cake, 37 count, and hers is $46.50. And the Sullivan's set, I believe, is $30, and then you tack on $17 for the chart. And then I'm doing Soie d'Alger and MPI silks on Newcastle 40 count, and my kit is $116. And then there's a variation that adds more blue that Kathy put together that's spelled out on the page, so you can see that there. And there's one other variation I meant to look up and I forgot. And so 4 kits, or do your own thing. And if you need help, Kathy Ray will help you put together. If you want to do something different, she will help you assemble that and get your threads together. So whatever works, but we really hope a lot of people will join us for this stitch along. And this Spring Hill, now this Spring Hill design, this is the first of Karen's series of 4 seasonal designs, all with the same basic design, but then a different season. The next one will be in May, introduced in May at Nashville. So
we have plenty of time to get this one done before then May.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
And Susan Hennig wrote
straight lines and fill in.
Yeah. And Susan Hennig worked it out to use sulky threads, so there's another option. Contact Susan if you want to know what that is. I'm sure she'll share. Not putting her on the spot, which I just did, but there you go. So those are the ones. And then Kathy also has she has this laser cutter that does beautiful work. And so she created in the upper right, that little ruler with 5 slots for thread keeps. That is a gift you get when you order the kit from her. So that gets put into the deal. But then she also made this other thread keep, this bigger one, and then a scissor fob to all go together so you can coordinate everything. So very nice. And I have actually held the larger thread keep because at Nashville she was showing me a test run that she had done. And so I've actually held that design. And I am not a thread keep fan, but I would use that thread keep because the holes are big enough that you can get threads in without forcing them. The edges are all very nicely done. It's a high quality acrylic. It's very thick, not flimsy. It's really quality stuff. And of course, with the design and everything on there, it's just beautiful. So encourage you to consider that. It's $28.97 for that set. And so check that out. That's also on the page at wetalkfiber.com/springhill that you can get that. So she put that together to add a little bling to the stitch along. So that's pretty neat. And what size is Spring Hill?
Since I don't have a kit yet.
Where's my chart?
Let's see. Do I have mine?
Do you have yours?
Oh no, I put it in the other room.
What did I do with my chart?
Look it up on mine.
It was right here. I don't know what I did with my chart. Oh, that's great. That's great on 2 fronts.
I never do that.
No, not you, Beth. Never. I had it right here. Jennifer's looking it up. Or just go in the other room and get it, Jennifer. One way or the other. I don't know what I did with
yeah.
mine.
There it is. Okay, it's 198 by 258.
Okay.
It says it's over 32 count, the model, and it would be 12 inches by 16 inches on 32 count.
There we go. Thank you.
Sure.
Now I'm nervous because I can't find my chart, and I thought it was right here with my threads. Lovely.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so that's the deal. That's enough about that. But join us. Get your order in to Kathy, wetalkfiber.com/springhill. All right, we're back on screen. And get your order in and join us on the 1st for that stitch along. We'll have some fun with it. And a couple of giveaways on the first 2. We've already got a couple things we can give away on that day, so look forward to that. And speaking of giveaways, the next one, and I have this so organized it scares me, is 3 charts from Textured Treasure. This is Textured Treasures, Karen Dudzinski. So 3 charts. The subject is just TT. Just a TT up there. Gary at wetalkfiber.com, TT for Textured Treasures. So 3 charts that you can enter. One is Emerald and Amethyst. That one.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, in the box of things that she sent me, I did not see this earlier. And then I came across it, and then I didn't think I should have kept this one. But I won't.
It's your colors.
I know. But look at that. That's beautiful. So that's Textured Treasures, Emerald and Amethyst. And then this is Starburst. Not too shabby either.
Pretty.
Starburst.
Yeah, very pretty.
Yep. And then Returning. And Returning, I'm sure there are other colorways. But anyway, there's Returning.
Ooh.
That has
Cool.
a lot of cool things going on in it.
Yeah.
Not my color, but I would change that, but I would do that in a heartbeat just for what's going on in there. That kind of plays off that 1 inch by 1 inch thing that you finished up, Beth. That approach.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. The inchies piece.
Yeah. So
I
those 3, Returning, Stardust, and Emerald and Amethyst, and I'm really mad that I just didn't keep this, just for the record. But because I really don't have anything else to stitch, so I really should have kept it. Yeah,
I know.
it's terrible. So get your deal in. TT is that subject line. Different subject line for each set tonight, so watch that. But just a TT for Textured Treasures. So that's get that email in. And then also for this, I don't know why I keep pointing. I have a thing to point tonight. I don't know why. I mentioned last time we gathered that Bobby Nelson, Josie Matthias, Kathy Renard, and Rietta Stykes were winners the last time. Those have not been mailed. I think Marga has made 5 trips to the post office, 2 different post offices, and the lines are just so ridiculously long that she's just come home. So she's made 5 trips. Dear. So what all the ones tonight and those we're actually doing an extended outing tomorrow that will pass us by 3 post offices. So we're going to take them all with us and try. But I went with her on one trip, and I'm not kidding. Out the door and around the building line, and so it was just
gosh.
Sorry, folks. Just sorry.
Wow.
So we're going to try again tomorrow.
I had to wait the other day for like 20 minutes to half an hour.
Oh.
I mean, the line, but I got there at about 10:30, 11 o'clock. If you get there between 9:30 and 11 where I live, that's kind of where nobody's out and about.
Oh, that's the magic.
I like to go shopping. Yeah.
That's the magic
the
time.
Rush hour for lunch, and.
Yep. Are we missing questions here?
Somebody asked if we had like an order for the Spring Hill, like a stitching order, like what we're gonna.
A game plan. Like if we're gonna break it up into parts.
Oh no!
I knew that was gonna be. Look at Gary's face.
No.
But we did discuss. I don't know if you heard, Beth. We talked about trying to do 2 hours a week on it to keep it going.
That was the good one. Yeah, but no.
It's a mini goal. It's not like a massive. That way you can do other things and stuff. But to keep it fresh.
Yeah, that part, that was a good idea. That I'm up for. But start sections, no, because I'll never do them. No.
Yeah, and I'm going to start somewhere in the middle. I'm not sure if I'm going to start in the middle at the top or if I'm going to go down to the hill and do the hill and then branch up from there.
Yeah,
I'll see what I feel like doing at the time.
Upper left for me, no matter what. So yeah, that won't work.
I like to center mine on the fabric, so I know it's in there.
Yeah. And Beth does it with a mirror backwards from the opposite side. Yeah. So
whatever strikes my fancy at the time.
No, not going to do that.
So no.
But 2 hours a week, I think that's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that I like that.
That way we keep doing it. We don't forget about it. What did I just do?
What else we got up here?
Well, someone asked, Ruthie asked, what are the other groups? I'm not sure what you meant by that.
I don't know that one.
Maybe she was asking somebody else something.
Yeah, maybe.
And LW cross stitcher, no, because everyone weighs different, and so they all have to have custom postage put on them. So, yeah, if it was that easy, it would have been done. No, not that simple. Josie, you're right. Yeah, hey, let's go to the post office today. What fun is that?
No, our excitement is going to the grocery store. That's our date night.
That was busy today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a grocery store where you order online and you back up to a door and they put it in the back of your car and we drive away.
Yeah. You can do that here too, but I just needed to get a couple of things, and so.
Yeah.
Urian and Sophie came. They went for a walk, and because we have our grocery store is by a nice walking path and stuff. So so they went walking around, and I went into the store. So Sophie got an outing, and I did my chores.
There we have it. Yeah, excellent. So much fun. Why do I keep pointing? What is my deal?
I don't know.
I've been,
You're very instructive today.
And I've been watching YouTube videos of all kinds lately because there's nothing on TV. And I've become really annoyed with people who feel like they must constantly wave their hands around. And then here I sit pointing. Stop me. So do check out Sunday's podcast with Orna Willis. She's doing some nice work these days. And she has a class with Shining Needle Society that's just started, Fields of Gold. And
doesn't sign up go through January?
Right, early January, like the 4th or 5th or something like that. Shining Needle Society. Do check that out. Oh yeah, and Orna's really a talented. She's a tremendous designer. Really takes a different approach to charted canvas stuff. But yeah, you can sign up now. So consider that signing up for that, and then Natalie Dupuis has started a second round of her couching class, and that registration is open now too. So check that out because that's a good one. And then Debbie Rowley has some classes starting at Shining Needle Society too that we talked about today. But Natalie Dupuis, that class has been really well received, the couching class, and so she's doing another one of those, and she does a tremendous job. So check those out. Let's see, we missing anything else here?
I want to say something about the Orna class. I've taken and finished at least one of hers. No, two amazing miracles. But she gives you like it's a laminated sheet with the pattern on it, which is very different from any other designer. And actually, those are really, I thought, well, this isn't going to be helpful, but it is. It's helpful when you're doing the stitching.
Yeah.
So really interesting, different approach to teaching, too, in that regard. So
yeah,
I highly recommend her.
Wonderful lady, really talented. When we recorded the show. We recorded it on the 10th, and that was exactly 3 years from the last time that I posted the last conversation with her. It was so wild because we did 2 shows with her. And so then I looked up, well, when was the last time? She was number 47 of the guest shows, and we're at like 196, I think, or something like that. But anyway, it was exactly 3 years to the day of the last posting on the 10th that we recorded it. But what a talent, what a wonderful talent. And be sure and catch the podcast. And then if you're interested in a class at Shining Needle Society, that's one to do. Yep. Joanne, we're gonna try tomorrow just because we're gonna go by several post offices, so we can do that. Otherwise, it'll probably be after Christmas before we'll try again. You're dead right, because it's the way of the world these days. Everybody's either shipping or delivering. The UPS guy pulled up. Mark and I take breaks during the day and play cribbage in the dining room, which has windows in the front of the house. And a UPS truck pulled up, and 2 guys got out with armful of boxes and just dispersed around the neighborhood. Because oftentimes it'll just be to one house and then move on. Now, 2 guys got out and they just hit a whole bunch of houses. So I can't even imagine what those guys are going through. It's
yeah. I gave ours candy.
Did
the
you?
other day. He stopped by our house. He rang the doorbell, and I was like, "Wait! I have candy for you." So I was like, okay, because it was dark. I think it was close to 7 when he came by.
That's the other part that stinks is having to go. You got to go till your truck's empty. Yeah. Yeah, it really stinks. So yes, it likely if we can't get them tomorrow, it'll likely be after Christmas because that'll be trip number 5 or 6 to the post office, and it's like, yeah, enough.
Right.
So I think that's it. We might as well do the next. Let's do the next drawing here. So the next. What?
I think that's what they meant by what groups is the names for the group of charts you're giving away.
Oh.
When she asked the groups.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think that's what she meant.
Oh, Ruthie, if you came in late, the prior one was TT is Texture Treasures, so it's these three. And then the prior one was Avlia is the subject line, Avlia, and that's these three. Charts, not kits.
Right.
So those three. So that catches you up. We've only done two, but we're about to do the third one. Coming up right now. And you can enter, Ruthie, you can enter all, some, or none. Up to you. Doesn't matter. The third one is going to be magnet. Subject, WeTalkFiber.com. Subject is magnet. And that's going to be 3 of the large sets of Fiber Talk magnets, needle minders. And that set is, here, let me see if I can not have 4 needles on the floor and show you. Oh, well, there, that'll work. That set is 1 2-inch needle minder and then 2 of the 1-inch needle minders that look like that. And they have, so you get 3 needle minders. So there are going to be 3 of those, and you just use magnet as the subject line. And I will warn you, when you get these, if you win and when you get these, watch the magnets because they are strong. They're intentionally strong because we want them to be able to hold anything on both sides. That's intentional, but be careful because they have a life of their own. And if you get 2 stuck together, it can be a challenge to. And if you do get 2 stuck together, don't try and pull them. Slide them away from each other. Because pulling will just get your hands tired. But so that's the next thing is a set of, there's three sets for 3 different people, 1 large, 1 2-inch, and 2 1-inch needle minders, Fiber Talk needle minders. And if you want your own, you can buy them at WeTalkFiber.com. We have plenty for sale, so you can buy your own if you want. We appreciate the support. So magnet is the next one, and yeah, people always comment about the strength of those magnets, and that is intentional. I didn't just make a bad choice and got strong magnets. I really wanted. I don't want them falling off. I don't want your needles falling off. Some people like to put their scissors on. I'll tell you what, you put your scissors on that thing, you're going to tug to get them off. But they are strong magnets intentionally. Because I've had some weak ones where, I'll try and move them and they fall off, and I don't like that. So
yeah, some of them are, they're very pretty, but I like my magnets to hold my needles.
Yeah.
Yes.
To hold what I want them to hold.
Right. Actually do their job.
Yes.
So, okay, so that's it. So Avlia for 3 Avlia charts, TT for 3 Textured Treasures charts, and then a magnet for 3 of the sets of Fiber Talk needle minders. Gary, you can get a postal scale? Yes. Yeah, we had one of those accounts, Gina, and we were mailing out a lot of stuff, and then we got to the point where we weren't mailing things out as often, and so it was easier to just go to the post office and make them work. But thank you. Yeah, we had a whatever that thing is. We have the scale, but once those who wanted needle minders kind of got all theirs, the demand fell off, and so then the $15 a month fee we just quit.
Not worth it.
Nope. Jenifer and Beth, what are you working on?
Oh, you show yours, Jen.
I'm
I'm jealous of what you're working on.
having a moment right now. I think the chart might be a little bit off, but I'm doing the Curdy Biggs Shining Needle Society.
Oh, let me just a minute. Let me put you on the full deal here. Hang on. There you are. There you are.
The Shining Needle Society, the 3D ornaments from Curdy Biggs. So this is the first one. And I'm trying to center up this crescent here. I think the crescent chart is off because when I look at the other placement chart, the counting is different.
Uh-oh.
So I'll figure it out and I'll make it work.
Those are beautiful.
Ta-da!
Yes. And I
Yeah,
have
it's fun. And
I
those
have
are
one of those.
Jessica's are tiny. Look how little. They're so little.
You doing all that with cotton?
This is silk.
Okay.
Silk, Krynic. This stuff is petite lame, silk lame braid.
Oh yeah.
And this is accentuate.
Okay.
Yes.
And there's still beads that have to be put on.
Yeah.
But I might do all the beading last so that
Yeah.
they don't snag on each other.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It's Curdy Biggs. I think we could have assumed there were beads. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of beads.
More than two.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you got going on, Beth?
I'm working on Anya's Day. Let's see. I got
What?
this on.
There's one out of left field. Yay, you.
Well, I decided.
Darn it.
Oh, you got a lot done. Wow, look at that.
Oh, wow.
I've decided I'd really like to complete this in 2021. I made a mistake and I posted this and my mother saw it.
Oops.
And
Oops.
she goes, I could find a place for that. And I'm like, I'm sure you could, Mother.
Oh my goodness.
I love you too.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. And I'm working on, let me get mine up there. I think I can. Yeah. I'm working on, whoops, wrong way. Hannah Longstreth. Here, let me. Because I am on a mission. Here, I'll get. There's Hannah Longstreth. So I'm almost at the halfway point. There's some birds that go down here and a couple of spindly plants. And then I'll be doing Hannah's name. I'll scroll up and do Hannah's name. And then it's just one more row underneath that. So this thing is, this one right here, that one right there, holy smokes, that took forever. Thanks. Yeah, it's been fun. It's it's a lot of fun. But that one, oh man, it was like, can this end sometime in my life? But look at that. I mean, she's just little Hannah knew what she was doing. That really came out nice. So, yeah, the mission is to finish this by the end of the year. Yep. Gonna try. But you know what I decided? I'll tell you what I decided. No matter when I get it done, the last stitches are going in on the morning of January 1. Even if I only have 2 left, I'm going to wait because I am not putting 2020 on any finished needlework. That's what I decided. There's no way I'm having 2020 on a piece of finished needlework. No. Okay. No, I'm waiting. I'm intentional. I don't care. 2 stitches. I'll put them in January 1, first thing in the morning, and that'll be it. No. I am not doing that. Sure does. He's amazing. He's like a machine. Man, he cranks them out. Yep. Yep. Yeah, what is it? I'm staying up at midnight not to welcome 2021 in, but to make sure 2020 goes away. Yeah. I think that's a lot of truth there. Yep. Go away. We got over that. can only can only hear they're back on. Sorry. I know what I did. I flipped the wrong switch at the right time here. So okay, all of us back on camera. You can hear us all now.
Okay. Sorry.
No, that's
We're
my.
talking away, chit-chatting.
Yeah, that was my fault.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Life.
Everybody's back now. We're good. So,
Good.
yeah. So that, yeah, Hannah. Mm-hmm.
All right. So you have this. You and I haven't listened to it yet. So you and Debbie had a discussion on things to get with your extra Christmas.
Right.
So I haven't listened to it yet. It's been a day here,
Yeah.
but it will. It's on my. But so I want to know what's one thing you would get, Jenifer, with extra Christmas money.
I don't know.
That is
I
not.
kind
That
of
is
have-
not an acceptable answer.
I know.
That is not. I mean, do you
I
have
know.
everything you want?
Well, not everything I want, but I've got lots of stuff. What I want is to move. So I will put the money in the savings account to save up to move. I want to move.
Why do you want to move? Don't.
Because my house is too small and I don't want to live here
Oh.
anymore.
Oh.
we were only supposed to be here for like maybe 3 to 5 years, but we bought the year before 2008 when everything fell apart. So we ended up owing more money on our house than what it was
Right.
worth because we bought it when it was expensive. And
Mhm.
so now we can make a little bit of money, but we need to make more money for a down payment for a new place.
Oh.
And then we may move somewhere else altogether. I don't know. I want to move. My house is too small. My whole setup here, you can't even walk through to get around because.
Right.
So I'll save my money and
Okay.
maybe I'll put it towards a few little upgrades in the house so that I can get it ready to sell so I can move.
Thanks for
I've got
playing the game, Jenifer.
so much stuff. It's like,
So?
you know how some people have like a birthday month, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, it's my birthday month. Yeah, no, it's like my birthday year because my husband's like, if you want it, just get it. And we don't have kids or anything, so I don't have to save money
have to
for
save
them.
for college.
Right. So if I
Right.
want something and I really want it bad enough, I just get it.
Yeah.
Within reason, I am in charge of the budget in the house, so I know how much I can spend. So, but once you start getting too much stuff, it's overwhelming. Like I went through my sewing room and I kind of tidied up and I put stuff away and I had to buy a big, huge tub to put other projects in and put it away. And it's overwhelming when you see how much stuff you have and you're like, oh my God, how did this happen? I used to do one project at a time because I couldn't afford to buy stuff for more than one at a time. And now I have a bazillion. It's crazy.
Fibertech, maybe buy it.
That's right.
Yeah. And before that, it was other people with other, quilting and knitting and.
Okay, Beth.
So
Okay,
much
Beth.
stuff.
We've established that Jenifer is useless in this game.
Sorry.
Well, I want to know.
Because she doesn't understand the definition of the word spend.
Well, the problem is I do.
See, now Beth agrees with her. Beth McGuire agrees. She needs more room for her stitching stuff. Larger
Right.
house, a valid stitching experience.
Okay.
I agree.
Yes.
Okay, I can understand
Okay.
that. Your own stitching room. My family.
I have a stitching room, but the problem is there's no room in my stitching room for me and stuff. So now I have a stitching room that's over there. And then now this is my stitching dining room area because needlepoint takes up a lot of space.
Oh, that is too funny.
Yeah, I've got a
There it is.
dedicated stitching room. So.
Well, I would say if you needed to spend money on, well, I already belong to EGA, but if you don't, that would be a good place to spend money. And then if you belong to EGA, they have a lot of great classes going on.
Yes.
And there was one I saw. Now this is hard. This is a little bit more because you have to go someplace. It's going to be at Colonial Williamsburg. It's the Contemporary Geometric Beadwork Demythicized by Sam Norgett. And I'm just going to show this to you. Can I show this magazine?
Yeah, I don't care.
I
Here,
am.
just a minute. Just a minute. Let me hang on. Let me put you out. There you go. Okay.
Okay, look at that. Now, see, I think I would need a class to learn how to do that.
Wow.
What's contemporary
Cool?
geometric beadwork?
Wow.
Holy smokes! Look at that.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
But that's an away class, and that's called an extended study. So if you really, really wanted to learn this type of beadwork, I think that would be a great class to take. But then there's the Brian the Bee is going to be online with Hazel. See now that one.
I know.
Yep.
I saw that.
Oh my goodness! And my son used to keep bees, so he is just like I need another class. Like I need another project.
But that's one of the cool things about this point in history is there are so many online classes that when it comes to I got some Christmas gift money, what can I do? There's so many to choose from, a truckload of them just through EGA that it really changes the game.
Yeah, and it's and I think, taking a class, especially one where you have to stay caught up. Sometimes I need those deadlines. Sometimes it pushes you. It pushes you and makes you learn the technique.
Mm-hmm.
So, that is a fun one. But that one's calling my name. And I did get Christmas money from my mom. Thanks, Mom. Maybe I will give you this one. Finish it. Oh,
and speaking of projects, that's right. Tonight we're going to get to see the finished casket. I'm looking forward to that.
I was told I really need to go back through the box and look and make sure we have exactly what she said. I mean, I'm sure it is, but you should always check your kits to make sure that a mistake wasn't made. Because people are human. And I need to do that here before the end of the year.
Yeah.
To go through, check my threads, and weren't they gorgeous?
Yeah.
That was
amazing.
That was something. That was really something. The one of the things I talked about in the show today with Debbie was the Wubbers pliers. And I made a note to show them. Now we had on a live show some time ago. I showed these, and there was
sold out.
Yeah, they sold out, and there was these were giveaways. That's right. These were giveaways for trade shows. These little ones, and then there was another company affiliated with the Wubbers people who made these. You could buy them, and then we were going to get a whole bunch. And I was actually going to sell them, and then they weren't able to come up with them. I think that the price was like $2 or $3 on the website, and I think that was an error. And when they realized it, and then because one of our listeners ordered a whole bunch of them, and they said we can't. After several delays, we can't deliver that. And I think the truth was that somebody put the wrong price on, and they were going to take a loss on it, so they all of a sudden couldn't get a supply. But these Wubbers, Wubbers pliers for something, you can find them. If you just go there, and they have a sister company, and they're really for jewelers, and they're flat and smooth inside, and you can see just little like 3-inch long pliers. These things are so handy if you need to, you're finishing off a thread and you're having a hard time pulling it through. You can just grab that needle with these things and pull it right through, and it won't damage your needle or anything. Very handy. This time of year when your hands tend to be more dry and you can't get a good grip, these are handy. And there are other ways to do it. There are finger cots and little glue-on rubber dots that you can put on your fingers and all kinds of things. But I find these to be very handy to use. So that was one of my things that you would buy with Christmas money. Yeah.
And Leslie asked, have I started my casket? No, I have not started it yet. But when I do, I will start posting pictures. But
Gonna be a minute.
Not during Christmas. I decided that was not gonna, no, not right now.
Nope. The other thing, I don't know if Debbie and I talked about this or not. If you get money, Christmas money, Hanukkah money, whatever holiday money, treat yourself to a pair of really good scissors. Mm-hmm. Like these are Dovo scissors. I say treat yourself. You won't regret it. Good scissors are just so nice to have. And the good ones like Dovo's, they're expensive, but sharp, perform, everything. That's a treat that keeps paying off to me. I have 2 pair that I have not regretted buying either one. Yeah. Freezer. We're getting a freezer.
See, they're expanding their houses.
I see. The concept of things for stitchers has expanded beyond needlework. Okay.
Well, see, if you have a freezer, what you do is you make a month's worth of meals, and they're in the freezer. You just have to take them out, and then you don't have to think about what you're going to cook. You just get it out, you cook it, and you're done, and then you have more stitching time.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we do. We make stuff in bulk, and then we freeze portions of it and put it in the freezer, and then Urian's working and I'm busy doing my stitching and other things. Mm-hmm. And I don't like to do the cooking anyway. So then
I was going to say the bottom line is you don't want to cook. So
no, I don't like cooking.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Dovo is sold out. You can't buy.
Oh, that's Dovo. Right. Check with Jessica Grimm. Jessica Grimm over in Bavaria. She may have some because she had a good supply. That's worth checking out. But that's right. Dovo is no longer available. There are other brands. There are other good brands. And here now, right. I've done the dumb thing and let time go by, and we don't have the next.
The
next drawing. So the next drawing is for Fiber Talk. Fiber Talk made me buy a T-shirt. So the subject line is shirt. Gary at WeTalkFiber.com and shirt. And so this is the Fiber Talk We Made Me Buy It shirt. Fiber Talk Made Me Buy It shirt, T-shirt. Now they're available if you want one. Large, extra large, and double XL are all that's left. So 3 of these going out to 3 people. So just use the subject line shirt. So 3 of these T-shirts going out. Fiber Talk made me buy it, and so that's the next one. So 3 of those going out. The Wubbers were one of my many things Fiber Talk made me buy. There we go, Kathy. Yeah. It's now somebody said, who was it said here about a Brightech light? And Jenifer, you bought one, and I'm glad that came up because you can maybe show people what that is.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to put you on.
All right, I'm folding up my silk here and putting it in the bag because this pattern is having issues, and I'm done dealing with it right now.
Okay.
Because the way it's graphed out is not the way that it's graphed out on the placement chart.
Uh-oh.
And therefore it's fighting with each other and it's encroaching on other holes and stuff. So, and I think I'm kind of, from what I've seen, I don't know, because not everybody's posted pictures. I might be one of the only people working on this at the moment.
Oh.
So I'll have to send Curdy a little message and ask. So
okay.
I'm putting it away for now because it's making me annoyed. So
we can't be having that. We cannot be having that. Okay, so show us the Brightech lamp because you just got this.
Right, I did. So can you kind of see it there?
Yep.
There it is. And here, I guess I could take my phone off. and I might have to move it around, but I can't see what I'm doing. Can you see the floor part here?
No.
Oh, no. Move it a little bit.
There you go.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Now this is 2x, 3x. What is the magnification?
This is the 3 diopter.
Okay.
So I don't know what that is. I don't remember.
Yeah, whatever. 3 diopter. So give us a little tour there.
Yeah.
So then lights underneath it, all the way around the magnifier.
Yeah. See, here's the lights. I'm gonna flash it bright. Ah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
And it doesn't come with a cover, so I made my own. I just measured and sewed so you can slip it on.
Yeah.
So you don't start your house on fire.
Yes. Yes. And that really is a thing, people. So
Yeah,
make sure you keep your magnifiers covered.
Yep.
for sure.
Anytime you walk away, even if anytime you walk away, don't take a chance. Cover it up with something. Yep.
Because you might get distracted and you might forget, and the sun moves. And my house, the sun comes in. I don't know if, some people have blinds and stuff up, but I don't. But it's a big screen. It's like what, maybe 4x6 about.
Well.
Got a pretty big screen, and it doesn't warp weird along the edges.
That's good.
That's
So, like,
nice.
Let me see if I can move my.
Oh, now she's got this. Here we go. All out. Can I show
All
through
right.
the magnifier with my phone? Okay.
Let's see. Can you see it?
Move it to the left. You're showing through there. There. Now go up there. Now we can see it. Wow, that's very nice.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
that is.
yeah. So it's
Ooh.
got pretty good magnification.
Hmm.
This stuff and see, here's normal.
Yep.
See that? And then magnify.
Wow.
That's nice.
Yeah, and this is 20. Get out of there. Some sort of little flying thing. Go away. Okay. So then. Go away. Shoot. This
Back to
is
nature with
28 count.
Jenifer.
See, look at that. Look at that. Go away.
What count is
Where
it?
the 28 count.
Mm.
And this is that Teresa Winsler winter mini winter sampler.
Yeah. Now we're just seeing magnification through the edge there, and that.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, but it's instructive because it doesn't distort. You're right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's very nice, and it's obviously well built. You're happy with all the joints and everything.
Yes.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I'm still waiting for mine to break.
Just give it a good yank. Yank it real hard.
When we were recording that show, Margot was in the other room, and I got done. She said, "What's this about your lamp?" I said, "Well, it needs to break." She says, "Well, I think you can go ahead and just get a replacement." I said, "Yeah, but this one still works."
I know.
Oh, no.
I know that feeling.
Because it's so funny because when we record shows, I do it in our bedroom, and our office is the bedroom next to it. So Marga always hears half of every conversation.
Oh my gosh, it's funny.
What's wrong with your light?
Yeah.
What's wrong with your light? What are you talking about in there?
I want it to break.
Give it a yank on it, trip on it,
Yeah.
take the baseball bat to it, whatever works.
I'll just stumble over it one day, I think. Yeah.
But just don't hurt yourself.
But that's a really nice one. That looks like it's really quality. Jenifer got hers at Amazon.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Bright Tech.
Bright Tech LED something or other. Let's see.
Yeah, that.
Thanks. All those technical terms.
I'm very good with the technical terms,
It was like
skilled.
$90, something like that. So it really wasn't awful
Something like that, yeah.
Oh, that's not bad.
for something that'll last for years.
One of those halos. The
Halos?
halo one that collapses.
Oh yeah, that's what I have. One of those. Yeah, those are wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah, I have one of those
Do
too.
they have a magnifier on
Yeah.
some of them?
Yeah. I mean, mine does.
Well,
And
let me
mine
see
is
that.
even
Huh?
mine's even cordless. You can charge it and you can have it I have the cordless one that you can remove the cord and have a charge, or you can plug a battery pack into it.
Yeah, I use mine to light my face when we do these live shows. But see, I do. That's what was on. I turn it off. But see, it's got a magnifier and it's got a lid, and then
So you don't start a fire.
this light is like raging. Now the newer ones I think are battery powered,
Hmm.
but
Yeah, I
it
have the
has
same thing, but you can take the cord off.
Right.
it's
And,
three
and you
And
need
levels.
it's
those if you're going,
rechargeable.
Three
you need
levels.
those if you're going to retreats,
Right.
the rechargeable ones.
Yeah, 3 levels too.
Here, can you see that?
Oh, there's the here. Just a minute. Let me put you on full screen so people can see that. There's what Jenifer has.
That's what I bought. There it is. Take a screenshot, zoom up, and look at it. Ta-da. Bright Tech Light View Pro LED magnifying floor lamp. So 3 diopters is 1.75 multiplication.
Yes.
So you can
Whoops.
see it right here.
Yep.
Oh,
And Anne Marie is correct on that. So okay, so that people got that. And Anne
Oh,
Marie,
it showed up good.
Anne Marie, you're absolutely correct. Michael's, this is the case. This is a case that the halo lamp folds down and fits in. And
Yes.
and so it's a knitting case. Like it's it's all outfitted for knitting needles.
Yeah.
But it's a hard shell. It's a hard shell. Well, not really hard, but I mean it's a rigid shell that zips all the way up. And that light will fold down and lay in here, and then also the cord and the little transformer cube also go in here, and so it's all protected in this thing. And so, yeah, if you buy one of those little halo lights, definitely get one of these because it's perfect.
I'll spend my extra stitching money on one of those.
Yeah.
If I travel, I need to take it with.
Right. So that's yes. Thanks for mentioning that because that goes with that halo light. Yes, it's perfect.
Right. And it's real easy. You just you unscrew the little thing, and it's easy to move up and down too because there's a spring in there, so it's easy to adjust, like the height
Of your Bright Tech?
Yeah. Yeah, you turn the little thing, and then it just slides up and down because there's a spring. So when you first get it and it's not put together,
wait a
it's
minute.
swinging all over the place.
Hang on, Jenifer. Hang on. We're going to come back to your Bright Tech light. Let's see. Ruthie
You have
says.
to do another giveaway too.
Oh yes, Ruthie says I can. Well, that is my travel bag light, Ruthie. Thank you, but it already is. And then you can purchase a floor lamp. Now I've already got that. That's my trouble. See, is I have both. Ruthie, I really appreciate you pulling for me. I do, but I already have both of them. I got no out. I just need it to break. So I'm going to put you back on full screen so we can see that, though, Jenifer. Let's see that.
Oh, I have to demonstrate the bouncing.
You opened your mouth, so deal with it.
Great. All right, you're going to have to make sure you're going to see my husband's shoes. Okay, can you see my hand?
Yep.
Okay, so you rotate this thing here, and then it moves up and down pretty easily.
Oh,
nice.
So when you first get it, and this isn't, because this screw attaches the arm part, and that's where it plugs in. So when you get it, this thing bounces up and down. But then when you put this on, it doesn't bounce like crazy, but it's easy to move. You just unscrew it, and then you can just adjust it, and then you just tighten it again.
That's a good design.
This is just the little case that had the Allen wrench that screwed it in. I just stuck it on there. You don't have to have that there, but I do.
Now I'm really going. Yeah. Now I'm really going to have to stumble and break mine. Yep.
Yeah, it's got a long cord too. It's plugged in way back behind me.
Okay, I gotta
nice long cord.
I gotta break mine for sure now. Okay.
Maybe Santa will bring you one. Have you been a good boy?
Probably not good enough. Well, the I'm getting a new bicycle trainer tomorrow, so.
Okay.
And it's a significant upgrade, so I'm just going to shut up and be happy. Yeah. Because the trainer that I use, because you have to use a smart trainer with a computer in it. But the one I use, you have the rear wheel stays on the bike, and it gets so hot when you're riding that this morning I went to ride and I thought something's not right with this tire. The tire had literally melted and was peeling off of the casing, so I couldn't ride. And it's like every 6 months I'm replacing that tire, dealing with it. So I'm going to upgrade. So this light right here, I'm going to be happy with, I think.
Yes.
Okay, we got to get the last drawing in here. So, all right. So that is this one is Downton, and it's 2 charts. Two people, 2 charts. One is the Countess. This is a Gay-Ann Rogers Designs. This is the Countess of Grantham geometric, and these are beautiful. This color, this does not do any justice, but that is a Gay-Ann Rogers design. So it's the Countess of Grantham is one of them, and then the other is Lady Mary's geometric, which
pretty.
Yeah. So those 2, and then I also have, as part of the deal, these little booklets that Gay-Ann Rogers did. These are old, but this is the Nun's Stitch booklet, the Nun's Stitch, and how to make a name tag as a way to do it. But anyway, it teaches you how to do the Nun's Stitch. Cute. Easy finishing for projects. So I have these. So one of these will go with each of those 2 things, and that is Downton, Downton. Be careful you don't put in downtown. Spelling counts, so be careful. Downton. I realized that after I had everything set up, I thought, oh, now it's going to go. So just be careful that you put in Downton, not downtown. So that's the last one. So it's Avlia for the 3 Avlia charts, TT for the 3 textured treasures charts, Magnet for the 3 sets of needle minders, shirt for the 3 T-shirts, and obviously put in the size large, extra large, or double XL. I forgot to mention that. That's going to cause problems, I guarantee it. And then Downton for one of the 2 Gay-Ann Rogers charts. So those are the 14 items giving away tonight. And get your emails in before we sign off.
And it has to be, you have to do it during the live show, right?
Correct. Yeah, only for live show people. Yes. Only for live show people. Here, Kathy's helping us with that case for the Halo. Joanne sells them online. Knitting Needles case, yes.
Yes, all separate emails.
Yes.
All separate emails.
Yep. You can enter all of them, some of them, none of them. Up to you. But yes, each has to be a separate email because they each go to a separate email box. And then I do the quick drawing and I'm done in short order.
Back to stitching Hannah.
Yes, that's the key. Stitching Hannah. I am determined to get that done and off these scroll bars by January 1 so that Spring Hill can go on it. That's the mission. WeTalkFiber.com/Spring Hill gets you in the page to order the Spring Hill Stitch Along kit. Do that. Choose one. It'll be interesting to see who chooses which of our kits sells the most. I'll be curious.
Yeah.
Go, Jenifer. Woo!
There's no prize. Calm down, Jenifer. There's no prize. Calm down, Jenifer. No prize, Jenifer. Just deep breath.
I'm wearing my crown on New Year's Day.
Just take
That's
it.
right. I'm sure she is.
I have to go buy it first, but I'm wearing my tiara.
Okay. Oh, man.
It's my birthday. I get to be the queen.
I am so sending you a
The
tiara.
princess.
She'll be insufferable, Gary.
The cheapest plastic rhinestone, cheesy, plating flaking off tiara you ever found. That's what I'm sending. What was that? $1.98 beauty pageant? Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Remember that?
Like Amy on Big Bang Theory when he got her the
Oh,
tiara.
that's right. Yeah. That's
I'm a
right.
princess. That's so me.
Okay. All right. Now I got to find a
I'm
tiara.
surprised I don't have one yet. I'm telling you. It's just a shocker that I don't have a tiara already.
I got a little mission now. Look out. I'll forget, but right now it seems
you'll
like
just not want to go to the post office, so you know.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Back to the Christmas things. Two things that you might consider is getting a good chair, like a good office chair, that with lumbar support and good armrests that move up and down and in and out. That can be really, really valuable. And then the other thing is a footrest.
Oh yeah.
You can just buy a cheap plastic footrest at Office Max.
No, look at this.
But really handy. Now, of course, Jenifer will have like a $50,000 motorized.
Hang on, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Go grab it. Okay. Well, and I thought they've got some that you can put like your own needlework on. Like do a needlepoint project on. Oh, that one. I've seen that one. Yours is crinkling. Crinkle.
Okay.
Here I am.
You're full screen. Okay.
This is my little Hirschner's. I got it from Hirschner's. And it's these little rocking footrests because I'm short. So even in normal chairs, my feet don't really reach the ground. And it makes your back arch and hurt. So I got these little footrests and they're fantastic. And they're like $25-ish maybe.
That's really nice.
I don't know.
And it rocks, and it rocks so you can get it comfortable.
Yeah, I have two.
Of course.
And this other little footrest that I'm using down here too. But these are the bomb.
That's really nice.
I have one at my sitting spot where, like, I sit for dinner and stuff because my feet don't touch because I'm a shorty.
That's really nice, though. Mine's just a cheesy plastic molded thing. I don't have that high class
this
stuff.
One's nice. It's nice and comfy for your feet, so they don't hurt. Let me find it. I'll find it online.
But it is amazing the difference that makes, the footrest.
Yeah. There we go.
All right. So Ruthie, the address is all the same. It's just Gary at WeTalkFiber.com. But you have to put a different subject line for each one. Just answering that question.
Oh, okay.
Here it is. Your padded rocking footstool at Hirschner's.
It's $50.
Is it 50? Okay, whatever. It's worth it.
That's what you told your husband.
Might have been
25, and then
it might have been 25 when I bought the first one a few years ago. I don't care how much it is. It's good. Hirschner's.
You beat me to the punch, Beth, because I was going to say, what happened to 25?
They upped the price because it's so popular.
Yeah, that's probably it. That's it.
It's like, oh,
it's
man.
the bomb.
That is really nice, though. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and just in the search bar, just tap in footstool and it just comes right up.
There we go. Okay.
It is awesome.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
There you go.
And I use them all the time. And I think you just have me on screen still.
I do.
Well, you're the queen.
And now I'm just going to leave you on there.
That's fine. I don't care.
Is that Ruthie's question? Okay, we got Ruthie's question taken care of.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. The subject lines are Avlia for the Avlia charts, TT for textured treasures charts, magnet for the needle minders, shirt for the t-shirts, large, and extra large. Please put your size in with your address, and then Downton, Downton, as it is on the screen, for the Downton Abbey Dowager and Lady Mary.
Hey, you know what? For the whitework sampler, we need good tweezers. Yes. What are those?
And remember those snippers you were talking about the one time for the whitework for the cutting?
Right. The person who gave me these, I think she doesn't want her name mentioned, so I think I'm okay on that. And now this is unfortunate because these are Dovo tweezers, but a listener was kind enough to give me these, and they are spectacular.
And those are the ones Trisha recommends.
Are they?
Yes.
We got to find somebody who still has Dovo stuff. Now, see,
someone said Silver Needle. Silver.
Okay.
Silver Needle, probably in Oklahoma. Is that where they are? Address to purchase the charts. What charts do you want to purchase? We can help you purchase charts.
To purchase Spring Hill charts is wetalkfiber.com/springhill. But you know, scissors, Dovo scissors, I wonder if tweezers are still being made. I don't know. But these tweezers are heavy duty and really good and really sharp. You know, the ends are cut just right. They're wonderful. Yeah.
All right. Now I'm going to be on a mission to find those tweezers. Dovo.
Yeah. Squizzers. Yes, that's another one. Yeah. Let me just a minute. Let me go get those. Hang on.
Huh. Merry Christmas, everyone. Yes. Okay. Wait. I'm reading Squeezers and then Dovo. Silver Needle. I'm gonna have to do a little Google search. And my husband's gonna say, "What are you doing?" Like, I need them for my class.
What's that? Oh, your tweezers.
Tweezers. I have Dovo scissors.
Yeah.
I have good scissors, but I need some good tweezers.
Here, Kathy Yance got the tweezers at Silver Needle too. So we need to pound on Silver Needle. Mention Fiber Talk when you do it, though. Please mention Fiber Talk if you do that. So if you buy stuff, scissors and stuff from Silver Needle, please mention Fiber Talk. These are squizzers, is one term for them. I'll hold them down in front of my shirt so you can see them. Those are squizzers. Squeeze like that. And these are curved. You want to get the curved ones. Mm-hmm. You definitely want to get the curved ones. And they're cheap. Artman, Artman, Artman Instruments, and I think Amazon carries them. Artman Instruments. They're cheap, but they're well built, and you want to get the curved ones because you can see that if it's curved, you can get right down flat on your needlework and cut very close if you need to. And so you want to get the curved ones. Now the straight ones, I have a pair of straight ones that are very handy for hard hanger because you can slip right straight down and snip. I don't know why I felt compelled to show people how to snip, but I did. But if you get the straight blade ones, then you can cut very close and get them in between threads easily. This design is handy to have around, this Squizzer design. And Artman, Artman, Artman Instruments.
Yeah. They're micro. I have 3-piece micro scissors, 5.5-inch straight stitch for ENT eye skin dental veterinary surgeon.
How much? How much is the set?
The set for 3 pieces is 20.
Yeah.
20.
Do you have to get them all curved or straight, or can you mix and match?
I think they're all straight. These ones.
But 5.5.
I entered squizzers, but it gave me these scissors.
5.5 inches is what these are. So that's the ones then. Artman Instruments.
Okay.
Yeah, these are wonderful to have around. You'd be amazed how often they get used. Yeah. I mean, they're not my principal scissors. These Dovos are, but these things are so handy, and straight ones for hard hanger are. Though I will caution though, if you get these curved ones, these points are really sharp, and when they're not laying flat, more than once I've stabbed myself. So watch that. Yeah.
Goodness.
Oops.
So I'm seeing all kinds of dental tools are on this page.
Well, my dentist gave me an old blade for cleaning plaque off of teeth.
Yeah.
Because I was getting my teeth cleaned, and I asked the hygienist. I said, what do you do with your old worn out things? And she said, well, actually, they're resharpened, and then when they're completely worn, then I have the tips replaced. Because I thought she had a box of them she threw away, not so much. But then the dentist heard me, and he says, here, take this one, an old one he had. I have found this to be quite handy picking things out, like undoing threads and stuff. And you can go to a dental supply, and anybody can buy them. You don't have to be a licensed hygienist or anything. But yeah, you mentioned that. Yeah, you can buy these nasty little things that all of us hate the sight of. But and there's all kinds of hooks on these things, and they're blades. They're sharp because they have to scrape plaque off. And so there's another handy little tool you might use every now and then. And I don't use it that often, but when I've used it, I've been glad I had it. So yeah, another thing.
All right. Nanette says that they are saying you can order from Dovo, not going out of business, just a distribution person.
Huh?
I know.
Oops.
That's weird.
I know.
Well, Jessica Grimm was carrying them.
Right.
Jenifer, while you're look up Jessica Grimm, would you please?
Jessica Grimm.
Yeah. I forget. She's
Does
got.
she have
Yeah, some German name. Just put in Jessica Grimm embroidery. It'll come up.
Yes.
See if she's still carrying them.
You could get with. Your Christmas money is more threads, right? And she was carrying those House of Embroidery threads.
Yep. Yeah, I talked about that with Debbie. That to me, when you have extra money, to me those are the things to buy. So buy a yard or two of needlepoint canvas, or just some white 40 count linen, or whatever your favorite color. But buy those things that I described it in the show. It's what?
I just see she has the Dovo fabric scissors, the 7-inch fabric scissors.
Oh, that's all she has left. Okay. Well,
yeah.
Worth a try. So it looks like
under scissors.
Looks like Silver Needle is our place then. But to buy things that like linen, and I talked about in the show. Like the last time I bought thread drops. I bought a whole bunch of them. Okay. And so every time one of these reproduction samplers comes up, now I've got a set of thread drops with a ring, because I hang all my silks on them, and so that. But then because when you need that stuff is usually Sunday night, and you know what I mean.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And you actually live fairly close to a needlework store. I live there in a needlework desert. I have to order my stuff.
Yeah. Right, exactly. But see, to buy stuff like that, just buy some threads, buy thread drops, buy linen, buy needlepoint canvas, buy needles. Get those things that, and then somewhere along the way in the next year, you'll be, I'm really glad I spent my money on that, because now I have it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, buy needles in a bunch of sizes and shove them all in a box somewhere. Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if Kathy Ray has those Dovo tweezers.
I don't know. Jenifer, needlestack.com.
I've
We
already
got
got her.
Googling.
I've already got her open here.
We're-
I was reading.
We're working
the
Jennifer. We're
fabric.
working Jenifer like a trained monkey. Look this up. Look that up. Hurry up, Jenifer.
Okay.
Let's
Oh.
see. Accessories.
Uh-oh. Someone said Anita's Little Stitches. She has Dovo on sale now.
Oh, there it is.
And then we all need to put on their Fiber Talk. Say, I heard about you on Fiber Talk. And she's going to be like, what in the world?
Yeah, please do that. You'd be amazed the difference it makes if you mention Fiber Talk. I really appreciate it. Well, all of us do, but yeah, it helps. Helps in a big way.
She's got the minis, the Bowen scissors. It shows that she has a couple of 4 Dovos, but I don't know how, up to date her website is exactly.
Okay, but she has some. So.
Right.
You just have to call and ask.
Yeah.
Right. And I might call her and ask about, I really want the tweezers. I have some scissors, but I need some tweezers.
She has 2 of the stork ones, the larger sewing ones, and then smaller.
Yeah.
Just have to call and ask, I guess.
Yeah, these Dovo tweezers. And then the lady who bought those for me as a gift also bought me, well, she gave them to me because she didn't want them and didn't have a use for them. Uncle Bill's Sliver Gripper. Uncle Bill's Sliver Gripper.
Yeah.
And
I like those. That's what
yes. Here, I get it in front of my shirt so you can see.
So like a splinter.
Right. But these are handy. Very handy. And they come in a little tube so you don't stab yourself with the pointed ends. But these have come in handy more than once too. And all they are is a spring steel thing, but they're well made. And that's another good tweezer to have around. That's the 2 tweezers I have laying on the table all the time, is the Dovo and this. And they get used quite a bit, yeah.
It says you can get a 3-pack of Uncle Bill's Sliver Gripper Precision Keychain Tweezers for $14.99.
There we go.
Prime.
Okay, Marie's working the working for us here on the Annie's. What is it? Annie's Little Stitches. Yep. So it looks like Annie's is a good source too. Just please mention Fiber Talk. The other thing you mentioned, Bowen. This is a Gay Ann Rogers idea, or at least that's where we got it. Is this little seam ripper? This little Bowen seam ripper.
Oh.
Yes.
That little sucker. That's a good one. And I don't even use, I have this thing here. I haven't used, ever since I got this little Bowen one, I haven't used this seam ripper at all. I just use the rubber ends to clean fuzz off of linen, because this little Bowen thing is fantastic. Yeah, Gay Ann Rogers. See, and it folds right up. Just like that.
Nice. I need to do some ripping too,
cool.
so that's very sad, but I might need to.
Yeah. Sorry. But yeah, that's a 2-inch long thing and a small little point, and it slides right in. I can go like on 40 count single strand silk. Here, I can get that thing going and slide right under and just slice a whole bunch and take it out in no time. It's really wonderful. Just be careful you don't snag that linen.
Yeah.
So yeah, all little things you can spend money on.
Yeah, so Bowen has tweezers. It says curved blade scissor tweezers. So those snippies, the snippies that are curved, Bowen has those too.
Yeah.
I'm looking at everything Bowen on Amazon. But of course, your needlework store would like you to order from them.
Correct.
Amazon was open.
So what could you do?
See all the things,
What could you do? Jenifer just started shopping. It's just.
I'm really fast on the iPad with the shopping. I'm good at it. Lots of practice. My hubby says that the whole reason we have Amazon Prime vans coming through our neighborhood now is because of me.
Oh. Well, put it on your resume.
Like, oh, more smiley packages.
Put it on your resume. Marketing skills. Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yep. I'm Jenifer.
Oh,
Ask
that's
me
right.
how.
Jennifer, you need little rhinestone scissors to go with your tiara.
Sure.
That's what Sharon's saying.
Nice.
Yeah.
It was so funny the other day. I don't know how this came up, but it was on one of the ads, either on Facebook or Instagram, and it was these custom made. And I didn't even look up tiaras. I didn't look it up, I swear. But
Yeah.
these custom made
Sure.
different little tiaras that you can buy.
Sure.
Yeah.
And they're
Yeah.
all fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. You didn't
They're
look it
cute.
up. Sure. You didn't look it
I
up.
didn't.
Yeah. Admit it. You were checking to see what the latest styles of tiaras were. Admit it.
It's whatever style I want. That's what style it is.
Yep. Definitely.
All right. I think we're going to call it here, folks. Oh my. Yes, we are definitely going to call it. It's 8:30.
Oh, we've been having fun shopping.
We have.
Right.
Yep.
That's right.
Yeah. If you buy any of that stuff from a store, please mention Fiber Talk. It really is appreciated. It oftentimes turns into new sponsors, and new sponsors are really appreciated. So, okay, so one more time, so you can get your in on the drawings. 3 Avlia charts. The subject is Avlia, and you got to do a separate email for each one. You got to put your name and address in the body of the thing, so that we can line these things up and package them and get them in the mail as soon as we can get to a post office that doesn't have a 4 mile long line. So 3 Avlia charts, one for each person. Avlia is the subject line. Textured treasure charts, TT is the subject line. 3 sets of Fiber Talk needle minders. Magnet is the subject line. 3 Fiber Talk Made Me Buy It t-shirts, large, extra large, or extra, extra large. Please put the size in the email, and that shirt is the subject line. Sorry. And then the Lady Mary and Countess of Grantham Geometrics from Gay and Rogers, Downton, Downton, is the subject line. And get those in there before we sign off, because I go right upstairs and do the drawings, and it's over. And that's just for people who listen afterwards, sorry, it's just for people who join us for the live show. That's it.
All right.
Orna Willis Sunday, Jenifer and me on Christmas Day. Join us at 2:00. Otherwise, we're checked out.
All right.
Wow.
All right.
Yep.
Merry Christmas, happy holiday.
Merry
Yep.
Christmas.
All
Happy
those.
New Year.
Merry Christmas.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Okay.
Bye.